Hello there. I am Scotty. You're not.
I am BigLT, DJ Let's Player BigLT Radio. I am here at Scotty's place after so long.
Yeah, we're gonna be at community creation. So I did an impromptu video with the Groby where we looked at like the superstars, as you can see there.
Yep.
But today we're gonna look at championships.
Because I'm a bigger fan of championships when it comes to the WWE games, because some people are very creative with their titles, others not so much. They need to be
We
improved.
have nothing.
It's
Bye.
It's loading.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Loading.
Is this the Xbox Series XS version or the?
Yes, this is the access version. I don't even have that one downloaded on here right now.
Okay, because you can't technically download both versions.
Yes.
I saw your video and you said that because you brought me up, you're like, well, he told me only one or something like that. I was like, no, you can have both installed. It doesn't really matter.
I think I said I prefer to only have one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about me. I guess that was the misunderstanding.
The ones.
Ooh, look at that Intercontinental Championship down there on the bottom left. I mean, it's the classic, but it looks a little different.
It's kind of
It's got the red strap.
It's like they fuse Intercontinental with the North American.
I don't like the side plate over there on the left view that you see. It's basically the same Intercontinental belt design for the main one.
Well, and that one on the right is the
classic one.
Not the classic one.
The one the Rock had during the Attitude Era. Yeah. I mean the one they introduced in the Attitude Era up to like the time Cody Rhodes won it and then brought back the classic. So
Divas Tag Team. Y'all just took the Divas title and said tag team. Paul Heyman guy.
I mean, these are the most recent. A lot of the best ones are in the most downloaded ones.
Yeah, look at. I don't know. I kind of like
we could do half and half. It doesn't make a difference.
Alrighty, clicked it.
So we're gonna go start with the most downloaded, and then go back to the most recent. Is that it?
I guess.
Okay, so we can do half and half if you want. Only doing this for about an hour.
All right, TNT.
I'm dynamite, TNT, hell in the fight. I think I said that right.
That's what they need to do. Yeah, Tony Khan, with your TNT championship, what you need to do is that it needs to always be defended in a ladder match, and it'd be 20 minutes long. And if they can't reach it within 20 minutes, boom, it blows up. And I know you have to go through many championships, but lots of money. But
technically speaking, thinking about it, okay, that's a pretty cool United States Championship.
I downloaded that on the Xbox One version.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's on the PlayStation version because there's that whole cross-gen bundle you have to get to do stuff like this. So, WWE Women's Universal Championship there on the bottom from fourth one. There you go. Can we take a look at that quickly? It's all right. I like the design. Also, I see somebody did the same thing I do for the tag belts on that page.
Oh, the two, yeah.
Yeah, the two different. I have a second channel. I'm not going to promote it here, so it's your channel.
X Division. I also downloaded this television title.
A lot of those are like from I
like this hardcore.
Catchomania and some of those guys. Yeah, with Simon Welf. I think he's the one that's Catchomania.
TV Welf.
So. Gift of the Gods Championship. I don't know what promotion has that one. By the way, I didn't get your opinion on this because I sent it this morning at the time of recording this. But what do you think of that new TNA X Division title they're bringing?
It looks nice. They also have. I saw their new tag titles too.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. You have to send me that. Ooh, WWE Women's Liberty Championship. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've seen that one too. PlayStation.
Very creative.
See, someone took the tag team idea and made it Universal. Gee, I wonder who this is for.
Oh, it does say Rhodes on it.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Okay. Doing a little Back to the Future thing, huh? There's the WWE Championship with the updated logo, the spinner one.
Yeah.
I don't know why they couldn't have done. I mean, I get why, because Rock said that the WWE Championship should never spin. But think about it. If they wanted to like update the logo, but they wanted to keep that belt for a little longer, they could have done that. But now it's just every championship looks the same.
Xbox champs. We had the PlayStation. Now it's the Xbox.
Obviously.
ABYX. It's not bad, actually.
WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship, but it basically looks like the United Kingdom.
Yeah, there's also a Raw one too.
Yeah, looks like it's got a bit of the.
I downloaded those once upon a time ago, but it's been a while.
I was looking at your TV. It's like, what the hell's going on in the corner of my eye? It's like all I'm seeing is like these little
Taco Bell.
It's like I'm seeing flash images. I had to look over. I was like, oh, it's Pulse, right?
This is the championship defended in Demolition Man, where every restaurant is a Taco Bell.
No. You know who's the undisputed Taco Bell champion of the world?
The Chihuahua.
No, Gabriel Iglesias. Can I have a taco?
Taco. This title says never. No tacos for you. McDonald's. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Give that to JD McDonald.
JD McDonald's?
JD McDonald's. Double quarter pounder. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Or whatever.
Or kind of Dunk the Clown, considering Ronald McDonald and
See, there's the Raw one.
Okay.
EW.
Ooh, what's that WWE Intercontinental Championship on the bottom in the middle?
WWE Mexican Heavyweight Championship.
I don't know why they don't experiment with more of those kinds of like international, regional.
Well, seeing as NXT UK didn't work out so well.
And that was supposed to be like their version of the European Championship. I get that.
And then they were supposedly supposed to have NXT Europe, but that
hasn't started
yet to materialize. YouTube.
But then we also have like the North American Championship. It's like, yeah, it's based on United States, Mexico, and Canada. But, you know, people are always saying like, well, how about like how we do like a Canadian Championship or Mexican Championship or something. They had times where they could have done stuff like that. Remember when, I think this was a thing, but remember when Alberto Del Rio was United States champion? They could have easily just said, hey, we're just going to give you a WWE Mexico or just Mexican championship or something. But I get why there's some people who win certain belts and it's like, you know, you have a Japanese star who will hold the United States title. And it's like, well, you can't just call it.
Whoa.
Well, what's up?
This is a title that's not safe for work.
Oh, was nudity?
I'll go back. I have it blocked.
Okay. You'll show it to me, but we'll keep the camera. Okay. 1 second, folks. He's just going to quick show it to me.
You gotta be careful on communications.
My eyes were drawn to Pikachu, so. Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
To quote DDP, good God. What is wrong with you people?
I don't know.
The European Championship, that's just the North American.
Okay, truth be told,
style.
I did do stuff like that before, but I didn't upload it to Communications, and yet I still got hit with that stuff. So, but I was only doing it for like me personally. I wasn't doing it for like online purposes.
We could never go through the logos. Oh no. We could never go through the logos on this thing. There's no way. I've seen so much of. I'm not even looking for that stuff. I look up something else, and all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
I think here's the thing. I think when this game first released last year, I went through some of the Superstar stuff, and they had a picture of Io Shirai naked, but it was a picture of her from a magazine they had in Japan. I know there was a picture from a magazine in Japan. I have seen it. Oh, look at that WWE Championship there.
Coca-Cola.
The one right there in the middle on the second. That's cool. Can we look at that closer?
Yeah, that one I also downloaded on the Xbox.
Oh, that says women's. Oh, no, that says world. Never mind. It's world. I don't think I've ever seen that one on the
World
PlayStation.
Heavyweight Championship.
That's a beautiful looking belt. I wouldn't mind something like that in WWE, to be honest. Like, imagine this. Like, if WWE said, you know, hey, we're going to give you guys in control of the championship belts, so to speak. So if you create your best championship and it gets, and whatever's the most popular, we'll bring into WWE and it could be featured on WWE shows for a period of time. I'm not saying like 1 year or like even a few months. I mean like 5 years worth of it. But then they take turns debuting new titles like every 5 years. But it's somebody else's creation. And they say, hey, your creation's the best. We're gonna make a title out of it. Also to show our thanks, we're gonna give you like $500.
It's a Batman belt, but it's also a utility belt on the side.
Yeah, I see that. Not a big Batman fan aside from the Adam West stuff, but
Get out.
hey. You know that the four of us on Facebook were discussing about our favorite Jokers and everything. I'm not the biggest Batman fan, to be honest. It's not that I don't like it. It's just the modern ones are just too dark for me. Whereas like Adam West, it was like more bright, and it's a classic. You can't disagree with the classics. I see that. It is an AEW version of the belt, but with the WWE logo in the middle.
Yes.
What's that WWE Women's Championship top on the second one? The wrong one. There you go. When I'm saying the second one, I mean from left to right. I take it those places where they have the blank side plates. I'm taking that's supposed to be something involving the custom side plates, but I don't know if that works. Does that work normally?
I don't know.
I don't know if that ever works. Just putting the random blank thing there and just thinking it will work. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Oh, look at that Undisputed Universal American Nightmare belt. That looks beautiful. Imagine if Cody Rhodes did win the belt at WrestleMania last year, and actually that was the belt that he debuted. Sure, it will look like every other belt, but at least it's different because it has his logo in the middle of the belt.
Jason.
And not a big WWE logo, but, just throwing that out there. They can even do something similar to like what they did with Bray Wyatt's Fiend Championship. May he rest in peace. He was an awesome wrestler.
There you go, Grovey.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, I think
throw it in the trash.
I think he said he's not a big fan of that belt. I could be wrong though, but I think he doesn't like it very well. Even though it is a Jeff Hardy Immortal Championship.
Marvel.
I may be wrong. Roby, if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm probably just misremembering.
What was that rated R championships?
Not to mention, wasn't that belt like 2012, 2013-ish? When Jeff Hardy was heel in TNA?
Yeah.
And he had that theme song that went like, another me is what you'll never be.
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Oh, look, we know that one. That's from
the
CM
Real
Punk.
World Championship.
Yeah, that was from CM Punk.
Is the NWA National Championship 2K. Twitch. Here's a SmackDown one. It's like there, but it has the blue strap.
Was that United? I was looking at that one. Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like the design of it.
Lacking some red. It's red, white, and blue, people.
Isn't the United States belt on SmackDown though?
Yeah, but you don't need to make it all blue. That's just.
I know that. I know that.
And then there's the red one.
Though the current United States champion is kind of a controversial topic right now.
Do Baja Blessed.
I know I have my disagreements about Logan Paul and everything, but I have heard that he has this thing that was supposed to be a game called Crypto Zoo. And apparently he's holding on a lot of people's money that apparently backed this thing, and now he's not refunding them or something. I don't know.
Dragon Ball Z. Goku Legacy Championship. Nice.
NXT Ultra Violent Championship. Might need the updated NXT logo in there, but otherwise, it's cool looking. I don't know about the name. Could be used for something else though. Yeah, like that NXT Championship. That looks like it has the updated NXT logo.
Yeah. What the?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
You know that doesn't spell NWO. It spells NWWEO. You guys are stupid. That logo stands for WWE. So you're not spelling NWO. You're saying NWWEO. Idiots.
Good one.
Yeah, KFC Kentucky Fried Chicken Championship. Make it looking good.
I've heard stuff about Colonel Sanders before he became the Colonel and all that stuff. Like, he actually killed someone. Actually, no, he didn't. No, he didn't kill someone. He just injured someone. They got to the hospital, but he did it out of protection because one of his employees or co-workers or something got shot and killed, and he retaliated by injuring the guy. But he did. Sanders didn't get thrown in jail or anything. He got off scot-free for it. But the guy who apparently shot and killed the other guy got sentenced to prison. Yeah, I'm a food researcher type of guy. I know things. I like to learn about food a lot, especially the food that actually are made here in America. There's the WWE Women's Championship with the updated WWE logo on it, the classic one.
It's Intercontinental, but it has more of a color to it.
Yeah. I know a lot of people are upset that it's not the classic one. It's like, I mean, title belts have to change at some point. You can't always stick with the same design forever. I mean, I get it. We got the new World Heavyweight Championship in WWE right now, but we technically have like an updated graphic thing to it. And I know you have your thoughts about it, but it's kind of warmed up to me. I'm okay with it. And the fact that they have one for the women too, it's like, is it necessary? But I don't know. It's just another way of saying every title looks the same. Just one for the men, one for the women, which we technically already have from the start, but it was done differently in a sense. But now we apparently role reversed it. PWJ Heavyweight Championship. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's a Bray Wyatt one. I just noticed it because it had the lantern and the W logo kind of had like a little bit of a flame look to it.
I didn't even know what it was. I just thought.
Yeah, it says right there, Undisputed Universal Championship Wyatt. Colorful, but meh. Kind of hit and miss. Although, okay, I will say this about that tag team championship right there, that NXT one. I like the new updated NXT logo they put into it. I just don't like the extra colors they put into it. It could have been like the same tag team championship design that belt had, just updated with that NXT logo, and it should be just fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the NXT tag team championship looks like right now. I'm trying to remember. If we come across it, remind me. International Championship.
No, we're copying TNA, are we?
Huh?
Or we're copying AEW, are we? It looks different, at least.
Yeah, it looks different.
Then just take the AEW title and put a WWE logo on it.
I don't think it's the International. I think it's something else. Continental is what it is.
No, that's two different titles.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember they had that whole Continental Classic. I thought that was the belt. And then they had the All Atlantic.
Yeah. I think the All Atlantic is now the International.
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
International?
Bray Wyatt. Me more.
See, here's the thing about that Universal Championship in the bottom middle. Like, if WWE belts look like that, but they had like a slightly different design for each one of them, I probably wouldn't complain as much. It's kind of like with the with the NXT United Kingdom belt, how it was basically the same as the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship, but the design inside of it was different. I would have been all for it if the belts looked more like that and not just like a big WWE logo in the middle and then just a different color in the background. It doesn't work for like every belt under the sun.
Television Championship. That's nice. Didn't mean to be right up in the microphone. I was looking closer at it.
That's okay.
People are going to hear it very loud. That's nice. TikTok.
Not a fan.
Liberty title again.
Yeah.
Quality.
WCW Cruiserweight Championship, top middle.
Yeah.
I am a big fan of the Cruiserweight belt. I'll even throw in a little bit of the light heavyweight in there too, just because it was made kind of around the same time. Or at least it had the same concept like the Cruiserweight is. There was the Cruiserweight division that WCW had before it was migrated to WWE after Shane bought the WCW and he ran that, and then the whole Invasion pay-per-view and all that stuff, and then it was just one big merger after that.
Mm-hmm.
But they decided to take what the Cruiserweight Championship had in WCW, and then WWE just kind of like made it their own. But then that was also around that point, didn't they? I think that's when they also deactivated the light heavyweight belts because they were doing. See that Cruiserweight one right there, that's the one that I would prefer to have right now, because it has the updated WWE logo on it. I would prefer that because it's. And I get it. People always say they like the classic Intercontinental title. Well, I like the classic Cruiserweight belt, and if they brought something like that back, I would have been all for it. And I wasn't against the new Cruiserweight belt that they brought back too.
Chucky.
With the purple strap, and then they brought it to NXT, and then deactivated shortly after.
That's more than Chucky. Michael, Jason, Leatherface, Freddie.
I was gonna say, is that Freddie there?
Yes, it's a killer tag championship.
Chucky in the centerfold.
Damn right.
AAA Tag Team Championship.
I think Michael would disagree with you.
He's on vacation though, isn't he?
I don't know what he's doing.
He's probably not. He's most likely. He's most likely not hanging around here right now.
Super Smash Bros. Championship.
I don't like it.
Right? Why?
I don't know. It's just not creative. What I would expect something like that about to look like. Like, look at that DPW National Championship. That looks beautiful. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's probably because it's a real belt.
Well, it might be we don't know. I never seen it though, but
it is a real belt. You're looking over there. That's the guy who's in charge of it over there.
Oh, is it?
Him, Johnny from New Legacy Inc. and Tony Pizza Guy. They have a wrestling. He's mostly in the Carolinas, but they're DPW. They're like pro wrestling.
Well, I have my own too, but I don't have.
It's real wrestlers.
Oh, it's real wrestling. Yes. So it's a real wrestling promotion.
Yeah, it's an indie promotion. Yes.
Well, when you brought up New Legacy Inc., I was thinking about their YouTube channel, how they have custom belts for their YouTube channel, and it's kind of where I was going with it. It's like, well, I wish I had something like that for mine as well, but I don't have anybody to help me with those kind of things. So
I want my NXTV.
You know, that TV is basically MTV.
Yeah, that's why I did the thing. Why?
No offense.
Let's go back to the paint splat days.
No offense to MTV, but I prefer VH1 because it had pop-up video back in the day.
Pop-up video.
I've been watching a lot of that on YouTube. They have those. They have videos from that on YouTube. It's like, if you guys never seen pop-up video, you need to check it out. I heard they actually revived it around like early 2010s for a few years, but didn't catch on very well. Like, it wasn't as popular, so they canceled it.
Well, if you listen to any of the music in the 2000s, you know why. In the 2010s, you know why.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm sure not all of it was bad. They just need to get the right ones.
There's a gem here or there, but just like I don't know.
But I get it. The one back in the day was always like 80s and 90s. You know, that's what made that one special, because that kind of music you loved. It was hard to hate most of the music in that decade. You know, or at least, or even some of the ones from before. Like I saw there was one from Elvis. So. Yeah, I saw that. Oh no, wait! I saw a YouTube one. I was like, wait, what? I'm.
You said there was an Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis pop-up video. It was Heartbreak Hotel. I know Daniel Bryan isn't in WWE anymore, but why couldn't they bring that talent into this game?
No, he's not in WWE anymore. Here's the undisputed title with the current logo.
That's the thing about wrestling fans is nowadays. They prefer classic belts over the new stuff. You know, I think it's because they grew up with those versions of the belts, which is why when Cody Rhodes brought the classic one with the white strap, that's when people were like, oh, that looks beautiful. We like that belt and everything. And then, you know, and then they changed it because, I think mainly because that belt had the white strap, and now the women are known to have their belts with the white strap, whereas the men have the different colored ones, like Universal being red or blue depending on what brand it's on, and then you had the black straps for most of them, and then if it's the tag belts, and it's red for Raw, blue for SmackDown, and then the 24/7 belt that was last held by a woman, which was Nikki Cross, that had the green strap on it. And that's another thing. Like the 24/7 belt was just basically a modern version of what the hardcore belt was.
With no hardcore stuff to it. Just pinning anywhere, but there's not like...
Yeah, but the hardcore belts had that 24/7 rule. That's where it originated from. That's why it came up with the 24/7 championship. Mick Foley brought it in because he was the inaugural hardcore champion. And because the belt at the time was at the best when it was doing the 24/7 rule, that's when they decided, let's just have Mick Foley introduce this belt.
You know, these NXT Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships, or they were WWE Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships at the time, were never made, and yet in every single game since it was rumored, I keep saying these. Yeah. Except for it's changed to NXT now instead of WWE.
Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do more with the Cruiserweight.
Pepsi.
I was like, what's this going for?
I gotta go get a Pepsi.
King of the Ring Championship. That's something, like, think about this for a moment. You have an AEW that whole Dynamite Ring Battle Royal that only gets defended once a year, and it's usually MJF that wins it. Why can't WWE do a similar thing with the King of the Ring title? Or the King of the... I get the fact that if you're the King of the Ring, you wear a crown and a cape and everything. Sometimes it doesn't take off the way they expect it to, so...
How was the last King of the Ring?
Xavier Woods and then Zelina Vega.
I thought there was another one. Although, no, they were going to do it and then they canceled it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, you mean there was supposed to be another one?
Yeah, they were supposed to do it in Saudi Arabia and they changed it to Night of Champions.
Oh, okay.
Bloodline. Oos.
Yeah, there you go. I was going to say your phone was kind of blurring that one out a bit.
Oh, yeah.
TNA Legends Championship.
The championship with a million names. It was the Legends Championship. Booker T was the first one to own it. And then they changed it to the Television Championship. No, the Global Championship, and when Eric Young had it. And then it was the television title. And then became the King of the Mountain title. Title of a million names.
GTS Legacy YouTube Championship. That's another one of those wrestling channels that have their own custom belts. I wish my channel had, but they don't. I can't find any way to get custom belts for it. Otherwise, I'd do it. And I'm not creative enough to do that stuff either.
Commonwealth title.
Is this like an NXT UK belt?
Yeah, NXT Commonwealth. They didn't have a mid card, so.
The closest thing they have to the mid card was that trophy.
Yeah, which, by the way, Noam Dar needs to lose. This design reminds me of
that trophy too.
Punk. The Heritage Cup.
That's it, the Heritage Cup Championship. It's a championship, but apparently it's not even a belt. It's just a trophy that you get to lug around all all over the place. And it's like you got that's another thing. Like, yeah, it's what's left of the NXT UK brand right now is that Heritage Cup. Okay, see that NXT Tag Team Championship middle on the far left. That's kind of what I expect that they can do with the NXT Tag Team Championship right now. So it depends on what the side plates look like.
Yeah.
But if that was what they kind of use now, it's like, yeah, that would work. That would totally work for a new belt design. And I think that's what they currently have too. It's just not with that NXT logo in there. I think it's like the same as they always are. Oh, you went back to take a look at it. Okay. I mean, yeah, they have the side plates too, don't they? Or does the tag team ones don't? I know the women's does, and I know the men's does, but I don't remember if the tag team one does. Can't remember. And we can always look it up later. Give me a second. I'm gonna take a look at my phone, make sure nobody's been messaging me or calling me. Nope, we're good. Just on the off chance somebody.
Legacy of Darkness, Undertaker.
Is that even belt been ever created for Undertaker or just to be sold or whatever?
I don't know.
Goddess of Stardom.
Yeah.
I wish we had some of that, like, Japanese wrestling stuff here in America.
Joker's Wild.
I'm pretty sure we have the New Japan ones, right? You showed it to me, I think, once before.
Yeah, last I checked, it was airing on Access TV, but I don't know.
And I remember it too because we had Jim Ross doing commentary for the English viewers, but that was it.
Discord Championship.
Ooh, that NXT Women's Championship, top middle. Nice belt. I like it. I think it looks good.
Something off with this one. It
looks a little too realistic.
It looks off. 05. Okay.
Yeah, again, it looks a little too realistic. Like, it doesn't look like it was made within the game, or with the graphics that would make it stand out in the game. Not so much like if it was ever created. Like if they just took a big photo, like if they just took a photo of it and put it in the game and just created it that way with the specific lighting. The hell is that supposed to be?
What it says.
I don't know what it says.
Over there.
Where am I looking at? Oh, okay. The hell is that?
I don't know.
That was more intended for me, and then no. Ooh, that NXT World Championship. That is beautiful.
Man, it's got the same style as WWE Championship. Why we gotta have that same triangle? What? Again, triangle.
Oh, you're talking about that. I don't want to say it's triangle. It's more diamond. But that's just me. I think it's got more of a diamond shape to it than a triangle shape.
AW Trios Championship single.
Ooh, look at that hardcore belts, bottom to the right. Or left. Sorry. Right there.
The old logo. It's kind of in the style of the US title.
And the strap itself looks like it's damaged, like if it was hardcore. Or has been through some hardcore stuff. It's kind of got a nice little touch to it. Like it was like wore out and everything. Anyway, we're at 34 and a half minutes now. Should we switch over to the most recent stuff now?
I guess.
I said half and half. Right?
I don't put half and half in my coffee.
I don't have coffee. I used to drink cappuccino, but that was during college and I didn't drink very much of it.
We've already seen
I see NXT Europe Women's Championship and NXT Europe Championship. How do we know that's
Bro.
How do we know that's what's going to look like?
I'm just trying to be creative, I guess.
I suppose. It's cool looking regardless. Once it loads up, you can take a look at those two belts for me. Of course, we got to have the same side plate design as every other belt on the main roster. That's the only complaints I have about it. But the middle plate looks great.
2024.
Of course. You could probably skip a few pages since we've been through here a few times earlier. That'll work.
14. Russia. No. DX. Bam, 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 bam. Underground. You can't even spell underground. Underground.
Unless I was going to say unless they ran out of space, but I don't think so.
Underground on championship.
Or maybe they just misspelled it. Maybe they knew how to spell underground, but they forgot to put in one specific letter.
This is nothing.
It's nothing.
There's no logos. It's just the plates and the.
It's nothing. 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 The hell's that supposed to be? Flavor Town. That's Guy Fieri.
WTF Flavor Town. I said WTF and I thought of Ross and I'm like, what? No, that's not.
No, that's Cultaholic, my guy.
Yeah, I said Ross.
I thought you said Raw.
No.
Well, that would be interesting if it was, but no, you need the Cultaholic Heavyweight Championship for that.
Canada.
Which I think they need to get rid of that huge freaking thing they have put on their belt. It's like that thing is bigger than their whole body. How they can carry that thing around? It's like it's made for extra super heavyweights or something. Or in this case, Jamie's dad. Apex Championship.
Television.
Looking around, or
he's reacting as well.
by the way, I know when you and Groby did the whole community creations with the superstars and everything, you guys were like, sorry, Big LT, but you left, and I was like, you know what? I don't give a darn. I'm actually enjoying watching what you guys are doing right now, and I want to be a part of it in some capacity too.
Lone Wolf, we'll give this to Dun Dun.
Baron Corbin?
Yes.
What is that Dun Dun you guys were talking about?
Okay, so it goes all the way back to New Legacy Inc. They're doing a 2K15 universe mode.
Okay.
And they were doing NXTs. That's what they call it, NXTs.
Okay.
And so they were mostly custom characters of indie wrestlers and NXT wrestlers, but they changed their names. So Kevin Owens was Kip Stern.
Mm-hmm.
Pentagon Jr. was Junior Five Sides.
Okay.
Drago was Ivan. Get it? Rocky reference. Rocky 4 actually, but I don't want to watch Rocky.
Yeah, Dragunov or
no, Drago. He's a masked wrestler from Japan.
Oh, okay. But anyway, well, your point is that these guys came up with Dun Dun.
They called him Dun Dun because his theme song Dun 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 Dun. Okay. Dun 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 Dun.
Okay, because when I saw that, I was thinking like, what? Kevin Dunn?
No.
I was thinking Kevin Dunn because Ross does the whole Dun 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 Dun.
Yeah, no.
But of course, we're not going to be able to have that anymore. We're not going to have that anymore because he's gone. He's left. He's gone forever. No more Kevin Dunn. You go bye-bye.
Monkey. That's a tiger.
I mean, I mean, yeah, it is.
To quote Dexter, you are stupid. See, that's prettier Tiger.
Hang on, go to the other one again. Okay, I was thinking it's like the same creator. No, it's not. I thought it was the same creator because it looks similar, but no, it's not.
Main event.
For Jey Uso.
Why is Randy Orton in there?
I have no idea. This is the kind of stuff I just don't like.
People are just putting whatever.
Yeah. They just throw random things together and just upload it. Like this, for example.
That's an Undertaker.
Yeah, I know.
But it's all the same picture.
That's what I'm saying. People just just think they could just do that, and it's like... People think they could just do that, and it's like, oh, that's still get a lot of downloads or stuff, and it's like, yeah, good luck.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, she dips under the lasers.
I'm pretty sure the titles I have would get more views and such and stuff like that, but
this design looks like his eyeballs watching me.
I was thinking like a masked wrestler, but okay. Kind of looks like
KO.
Scotty tired.
Yes.
I didn't wake you or anything today, did I?
No.
That WWE Tag Team Championship you went by a second ago, it looks okay. Yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, it wouldn't win any awards, not that I know of, but it looks okay. I mean, it looks better than a lot of titles I've seen in WWE that more recently. So it would find a home in WWE now. It's just that I don't know. It still has a bit of a competition with some of the more well-known belts that are more popular. But the ones that nowadays, it's like, yeah, it has no... Let me try it again. It has no real competition with today's belts over the classic belts. The classic belts will always be really much more better. That's the thing. They used to have WWE Women's Tag Team Championships back in the day before the ones we have now. Like back in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
I think I found out about that from Christian Miracle when he was doing some of his Sins videos from like.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But he was doing some of the Sins videos for like WrestleMania and Royal Rumble, SummerSlam. You know, some of the earlier ones. But he does like Sins for all sorts of pay-per-views, but he's still got a lot of catching up to do because he doesn't have every pay-per-view. He only started like maybe like 7 years ago, and he's kind of getting as much content on there. Like he has everything for 2013 and some of the more like 2010 ones. But some of the ones from like 2000, 1990, things like that, yeah, not really. And if I said 2000s earlier from the first time, I meant 2020s.
You said 2010s earlier.
Yeah, I said 2010s, but I think before I said that, I said 2000s. I meant to say 2020s. I knew what I was thinking, I just didn't say it right. So yeah, 2020s and 2010s. Everything from those, I think he has every pay-per-view for the Sins that he has, including the NXT ones. But the ones before that in the 2000s and earlier, he's got a lot of catching up to do. I think he's even trying to do WCW too, but he only has one, and it's like Halloween Havoc.
Waterdeep.
He's very funny. He catches things like no problem. Like if you ever pay attention and then you watch his videos after, like if you watch a pay-per-view, then you go and then you watch his video, you might miss things that he catches on pretty quickly. Like how, basically I could do a drop kick with like 2 centimeters from touching you. And you don't hear anything, and then I fall on my face, and he'd be like, "What a devastating kick to the air!" It's funny as hell when he does it. Or the fact that a wrestler would take another wrestler to the steel steps, and then you know how they try to slam their head, but then they have to like.
Hey, you didn't even use the actual NWR logo. You just did the letters. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. But anyway, so. You know how they try to like slam their head against the steel stair, but they have to like soften the blow by putting their hands on it. So he notices it every time he does it. You know, they'll put their hands on there to make the slapping effect, and then they'll kind of like bounce their head and off the air to make it do that. And all of a sudden you hear him say, "Ow, my hands!" It's funny as hell.
So all these well, that's something on there. DX again, not using their logo, just
a tiny one. What the hell is that?
That is Jason Voorhees' face. The reason why he wears a mask.
Oh yeah, really. You know more about it than I do. Oh yeah, great John Cena thing there.
What?
One more up.
You can't see me.
It was like
no, because the logo is so small.
Is that Damian Priest?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is. It says Judgment Day Championship. I wasn't paying attention to that.
Oh, so my son and I are on our own for supper on Friday because my mom had to work and my stepdad had to go to a class for his.
And just so everybody's aware, we are paying attention to the belts.
So we were on our own. So we were doing these pizza bagel things in the microwave, and I told my folks have Alexas in the house, so I told her to play the Other Side by Alter Bridge. So she played that, and I don't know. They
Hey, hang on. I'm just gonna throw this out there right now. The one on the bottom in the middle, that's not a good thing.
That's like something that Eric Bischoff would have in 2003.
Okay, truth be told, WWE back in like 2002, 2003, they had a tag team that was called the Lesbians.
Yeah,
so
that would be the HLA Championship. Everybody have it. Anyway, so the Judgment Day theme played.
Mm-hmm.
Directly actor Judas played. I'm like, they did it on purpose? I just play wrestling themes?
Okay, truth be told, Chris Jericho's in a lot of hot water. I'm not even sure if I even like him that much anymore. You heard about the allegations on him, right?
Yeah, if you ask me, and I'm not saying it's true, I'm not saying it's not, but there's been way too many people coming out with allegations lately. Not everyone is like that. There's an actor whose career is put on hold because some woman claimed that he abused her. However, there is footage showing that she was the one abusing him, yet he still got hit with a guilty.
Is that Johnny Depp or someone else?
No, not Johnny Depp. Jonathan Majors.
Okay, because I know there was that whole thing with Johnny Depp too. I wasn't sure.
What is the point of these? What is the point of these? Why put empty? Why? Why? What's the D's?
What is what?
Oh, it's nothing.
Yeah. Didn't do a very good job. I know these are the most recent ones, and a lot of people aren't going to miss a lot of these ones because they don't look as good. But again, it's more fun to make fun of some of these ones. Like that, for example.
Except for the side plates. Well, then, I think that middle thing is crooked. Never mind. And what's with the USA thing with the NXT UK? Well, I guess it doesn't have the logo. Boost to us. Y'all just... Okay, this Spawn one is alright. Except for the... I guess, I get it. The side plates, they're going to have whatever side plates, but just be creative with it.
That NWA one's the only creative one on this friggin' page.
Campeonato. Huh?
Might be a different language.
Best in the world.
I know you would like it, but you can't deny that it could be a little better.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not just a little bit, a lot better.
And a white strap makes you think it's for the women. Flash.
Oh, look, there's that CM Punk AEW belt again.
Pam the GOAT. I am the GOAT. Excuse me. I am the GOAT.
There's the classic. There's a classic WWE Women's Championship right there. Oh, that's another thing Christian Miracle does. Every now and then when he says WWF, on occasion he'll get a censor on when he says F. And he's like, "Wait, why do I get censored? I always say WW." And then there's like that, boop, and then he's like, Fuck you. Like there'll be like one part where he's doing a sin. He has the F censor whenever he says WF. Then he does it later on. He's like, oh, I didn't get censored that time.
About the lazy.
I mean, it's got the black straps. See?
This is NXT Tag Team Championship. You didn't even mess with the logos.
Oh.
And you can tell from the back of it, it's supposed to be SmackDown because it's blue.
Oh, obviously.
Lazy mother.
An undisputed Saudi Arabia heavyweight championship. That looks terrible. Didn't even try.
Undisputed Eastern WWE heavyweight.
Yeah, I was gonna say wrong. It's Western. No, it's right. It's East. I'm thinking like closest from where we are. I think, but no, that's Middle East, isn't it?
Middle East, yeah.
Saudi Arabia's in the middle. Okay, it's kind of halfway around the world from where we're at, kind of.
Yeet.
There's Jey Uso. It's weird that they couldn't use Yeet, and then shortly after they brought it back, it's like, what was the point?
And now they're selling the blurred Yeet championship, or not championship shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're in championship, so I'm confused.
So they have to blur it out or something, or what's the deal?
No, they're just because when he was on TV, they blurred it. When they showed a video package on Raw, they blurred his shirt because they didn't have the rights to it. But then now they have the rights to it. But now they're gonna sell the blurred shirt.
Oh, so apparently the blurred shirt became a popular thing. They decided to do it.
I guess.
We got 8 minutes left to look through titles. Then we got to wrap up. Glad I bought this milk. I'm almost done with it. Gonna be honest, it felt great to get out of the apartment and visit friends again. But even if it's just this one time for now, unless something comes up later. Where are the Phoenix? What the hell?
Harry Potter.
Oh! Didn't look like it.
Hold on. Where did you see it?
It was right there. Middle on the second.
Let's not talk about what that one says. Oh. I don't think it's Harry Potter, but...
Yeah, exactly. I thought, because I said Order of the Phoenix, you said, oh, it's Harry Potter. I was like, oh.
Harry Potter?
I just assumed you actually saw that. I just assumed you, like, noticed that. So I was like, oh, okay, so that's what it was.
There was another one I want... Oh, yeah, that one.
Hang on.
Well... Big Show...
He ain't called Big Show anymore. He's called Paul White.
Oh, what's SmackDown beef?
No, AEW ratings aren't very good.
Just Tony Khan can't book shit.
Exactly.
Why would you?
He can't book.
Why would you unmask Adam Cole as the devil when he can't do shit?
It's not that. Like, here's the thing. Freaking, he gets, like, viewers, like, overall viewer-wise, for all 8 quarters, he's, like, 800,000 something. But because he has, like, an overtime or something, they have to add into that, too. And it's usually people who are coming in to watch the next show. So that's why he gets his 800,000 plus viewers. And apparently Jim Cornette and Brian Last actually bring that up, saying, yeah, you can't really count the overrun. You know, you shouldn't really do that. But the thing is, he gets about 800,000 people. He starts around like roughly like 900,000. But that's because of the Big Bang Theory. That's what they usually get coming into AEW. And then as the show goes on, it goes from like 900,000 down to like 100,000 up to like 700,000. You know, somewhere around there. But what I'm trying to say is, it starts like roughly like 900,000, goes to about 800,000, kind of hangs there for a bit, and then if you have someone like Orange Cassidy coming in or John Moxley coming in, all of a sudden it goes down to freaking. Hang on a second. Okay, just Walmart lighting up my phone. Then you have like Orange Cassidy or John Moxley come in, and then all of a sudden drops down from like say 865,000 to 767,000, and Jim Cornette, when he hears these, he's like, "Oh, good lord!"
No, you said it wrong. Oh, for God's sake!
No, he doesn't do that. He doesn't say that, but he does say other things. But I'm not going to be the one to say stuff like this, just because I don't think it's appropriate for saying things like it. It's more of a taking the Lord's name in vain kind of language sometimes. Other times he's like, oh, like he's about to have a heart attack. It's like, oh no. But they always bring up Orange Cassidy, but they call him Pockets.
Yeah,
and John Moxley is like Moxley Plumbing or something like that.
I was watching a video earlier. This guy was doing like a special Royal Rumble with celebrities or whatever, and he's naming off those who are coming out, and he's like, Jesus Christ! No, he's not in this. Don't worry about it. No.
That's the one I was thinking. Just so you know,
I've said Jesus on camera before.
No, it's me personally. It's a me thing. Yeah, I do swear, but saying that is against my standards. Not because of my parents or my religion or anything. It's just it's a me thing. It's what I refuse to say. I won't say it no matter what, even if I do have the ability to say it. I was like, nope, I cannot do it.
Mr. WWE Worldwide. Why?
I don't know. Like, I won't have a problem saying Jesus' name if I'm talking about him, but I will not use his name in vain, if that makes sense. Because Jesus is a real name. Like in Mexico, it's Jesus. Any good belts? I wasn't paying attention. I know we're in the most recent category right now, and it's like, you know, sometimes you're gonna get those ones that don't look good. I mean, the only thing I think of was that one on the bottom on the middle, but it's, I don't know. So how are you enjoying your new console? I actually woke up this morning and found out you actually got one for Christmas. I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to watch this. And the moment
this morning, I told you last night, man.
Yeah, when I was asleep, right?
Well, because you asked me, I said, you should be happy I finally pulled the trigger. You said,
oh, yeah,
what?
yeah. You're right. But then again, wait, hang on. Oh, I see it. Okay. I see it. Yep. But anyway, no, it was, I guess I kind of forgot because I woke up this morning. You apparently did
I did
you did a video on YouTube. Yeah. So I when I saw that, I was like, okay, I'm just going to watch this like unboxing of Scotty unboxing his Xbox. Not 2 minutes in, I gave it a like. But I was the second one to give it a like. And while I was in the middle of it, apparently someone gave you a third like. So don't know who it was. So, but I watched the whole thing, if I remember. All 20 minutes of it, I think.
Around that.
Yeah, you said it was about around roughly 20 minutes, about the time the video was wrapping up, I think.
Oh. It's like just crap.
Yeah. Yeah, I do know the thing about these championships is we got to be careful because sometimes they have stuff that's not safe.
There's only two, thank God. So.
Well, yeah, two.
Now that I said that, hold on.
But like I said, freaking like I said, when the game first released, there was that picture of Io Shirai that was apparently naked too. That apparently somebody created a version of her, but when you look at it, it wasn't even her. It was some other thing. It's like, what? But it was her holding the Stardom Championship, one of the Stardom Championships.
We'll end with that. Paul Heyman.
My tribal chief, I am...
Just my tribal chief.
I am the WWE Advocate Champion. Oh, one more thing because we got to wrap up about Christian Miracle is that he'll talk about how certain pay-per-views like the Royal Rumble, you'll have a Royal Rumble be like a Royal like early ones when it was just the one Royal Rumble. You had it like in the middle of the card, and he was always complaining like, why don't you have the Royal Rumble as the main event? Because that's the name of the pay-per-view. It's the Royal Rumble, and it's not even the main event.
Most of the time it is.
Yeah, most of the time it is, but he'll bring. There's also times when Brock Lesnar used to be champion, and he doesn't show up for a pay-per-view. You know, it was just a one world title, and he was like, you know, we're at 3 months. We're at 3 months since Brock Lesnar last held his championship, and so I'm just going to give an automatic 30 cents because the world champion is not defending his title tonight. Or like back when Ty Dillinger was in WWE and they had the whole 10 thing for every count out or the Royal Rumble thing, and everybody was like 10, 10, 10. He's like, okay, here's the 10-cent penalty because you guys keep bringing up those 10 chants. So, anyway, I'm ready for wrapping up whenever you are.
All right. So, thank you for watching. I've been Scotty.
I've been BigLT, of course.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I just said that earlier.
It's okay. I say mine at the end of every video anyway.
And I'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
I'm not weak.